Now it is.
Oh, we're recording now?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Cheers.
Wrong place.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
It's okay. I'm
I'm used to it.
Here we go. Cheers.
This isn't coffee. But it is brie.
And Debbie.
Yes. I think we're calling this segment Breaking Down DeBris.
Right.
And it's called DeBris because Debbie and Brie put it together. DeBris. Debris.
Works. Not the debris that you find everywhere on the ground.
Kinda. That's why we're breaking it down.
Yeah, right.
So this is our first ever together. I just met her. We were on the street. I went to Walmart. I said, "Who wants to be a D?" Didn't come out
A
right.
D? Shh. That was bad.
So whose name is Debbie? Raise your hand. And she was over in produce.
Picking out my apples.
Yeah, she likes Johnny Appleseed.
Right. Which is kind of good because we're going to talk about books, and Johnny Appleseed happens to be a book.
Yeah, about apples. Yeah.
No, about the seeds of the apples.
Oh.
You know, you got to plant those seeds to grow those trees that produce the apples.
I think it's racist.
Apples?
Who's picking the apples, Johnny?
Yes.
Or is it Johnny's mom?
Johnny.
Haven't read that book in a while.
I haven't either. I'm just making this up as we go.
Cool. So what we're going to do, I think, we're playing with this. We're going to break down topics.
Right.
And since Dr. Seuss is all over the news for his birthday, the world said, "Screw you. Happy birthday, you're canceled." Pretty much.
Yeah, they did.
And it was actually his own business company that did this.
Which that might be a little bit of a conspiracy theory because after this, the sales went up.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I think so too. There's nothing definitive about it. No, there's nothing out there that says we're going to cause controversy to our book sale.
True.
But it worked. Anyway.
Sure did.
So there's 6 books that are deemed racist. And I was reviewing some of the books. We don't have them.
Hold on. I don't like the word racist. Let's just say not politically correct.
But racist means you're in a hurry.
Right. But I'm not in a hurry.
Because you're racing to the east. No?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. You don't say those things. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bad joke.
Just kidding.
Well, I'm just saying what the media says.
No, I know.
They use the R word. All right, they're politically incorrect.
Correct.
They're culturally wrong.
Yes.
Does that sound good?
No, they said they were racist.
So the books that are discussed, one is the Mulberry Street. Forget the full title.
Not the corner bar in Avalon.
If you're in Avalon Park.
It's not that. Mulberry Street.
I saw a lot of things on the way to Mulberry Street.
And a lot of things in Mulberry Street.
That's why they're not open anymore.
But we do love Papa Gio's.
If you were at Mulberry's back in the day after 12, you saw a lot of things on everybody's street.
That is true.
Okay, Melrose Place.
Melrose Place. Yeah.
Anyway, so this book, apparently, part of it is there's an image of an Asian man. Actually, they say a character that portrays an Asian man with sticks.
Right.
Yeah.
Chopsticks.
Right.
Who doesn't eat their Chinese
But the lyric
food
actually
with
says
chopsticks?
an Asian man with sticks. So for one, you're not portraying anything, you're actually telling it.
Right.
And the image matches the limerick.
Right. I mean, you go to other countries and they have different ways of eating, and they're going to eat their food with chopsticks. When I order Chinese, do I eat with chopsticks? Do you eat with chopsticks?
I can't. How special.
I try. But still, it comes with the chopsticks because that's just a cultural thing and it's more of what they do for a tradition, not offensively.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yeah, anytime you go to an Asian restaurant, there's chopsticks. When I go to Pizza Hut, there's no chopsticks.
No. But you eat with your fingers.
Yeah. Sometimes. If it's too hot, you eat with a fork.
No, you cannot eat pizza with a fork. That's a...
So is Pizza Hut making fun of Neanderthals?
Maybe.
It's ageist. Just saying. But yeah, anytime you go to... So if I ask for chopsticks at an Asian place, am I offending somebody? No.
I would hope not, because that's the whole experience.
Now, if they give me the chopsticks, it's not good because my sushi ends up on somebody else's plate. Or in their face.
But
it's like, hold on, I got it.
But that's a you problem. That's not a part of the cultural experience. That's a you problem. If you don't know how to use the chopsticks, that's a you problem.
Yes.
Learn how to use chopsticks.
Speaking of Asians, the Cat's Quizzer, which is one of the other books, the 6 books, it's the Cat in the Hat doing a quiz that the answer is always wrong because dude was on something. Not the cat. The
Dr.
Seuss. He was on some Seuss.
He was on a lot of Seuss. Just saying.
He's a doctor of Seuss.
There you go.
The Seuss is loose. Anyway, so I don't know what exactly the issue is with this book, but looking at it, I could see a couple things. The first one, which is just weird. Wait, no, it says, the question is, how old do you have to be Japanese? I don't understand the question.
Okay, here's my thing. I'm going to get serious.
I don't think that's racist.
It's not, because it was
weird.
If you read his books, he really kind of had the mind of a child. And what child isn't going to ask an innocent question like that? So kids ask innocent questions all the time, and they may come off as things. It's just, I'm struggling with that one.
So he wrote the books in the mind of a child.
Right, absolutely.
See? Case closed.
That's a whole thing.
Down,
how old do you, a little kid will ask, how old do you have to be Chinese or Japanese or this or that? No, they're asking that because they just want to know, they don't understand that age doesn't have anything to do with it. That's where you're born. That is your birthday.
Right.
So for me, that was a question. It was a totally innocent question. And again, Dr. Seuss, from my perspective, he wrote his books through the eyes of a child. Right.
Agree with that. So your answer for all of them. All of it. Anyway, there's another question in there about Japanese and sticks.
And we're going back to the cultural thing of eating, and it's big in their culture to eat with the sticks versus a fork or a spoon.
Right. So there it is.
Unless you're eating soup.
So basically, he's just taking that culture and depicting it in a book, in his drawings, in his Whoville land.
Right.
Land of the Who.
Which, we can go on to the other book where they were talking about the grass scarps.
We're going to all of them. Yeah, that would be if I ran a zoo. If I ran a zoo, there'd be more parakeets.
I run a zoo. I have
You
6
do.
kids.
You know who else runs a zoo? Eddie Murphy.
Well, yeah.
I didn't realize he is. He's here today.
Can't wait to
I didn't realize it until recently, but he has 10 kids.
10?
Yeah, he's got you beat.
Yeah, he does.
Got the Ashby's beat. It's only 2 people I know with a lot of kids.
I'm tied.
All the Jackson have
The Jackson 5.
Yeah, but they have Janet and they have another one, don't they?
No, I thought
Don't
it was
they have one they
Jackson.
didn't like? They have the anti-Jacksons. Yeah, so apparently in this kid's zoo, it's a kid again. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking through the eyes of a kid and the mind of a kid. There's a point where he's talking about Africans that have this longest neck giraffe. Not Africans. In Africa. In the African islands. That's what it is.
Okay, but giraffes have long necks.
Yeah, but these particular Who characters people think depict the African culture, which maybe it does a little bit.
It does.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, and why can't we say that it's an homage to them?
Yes.
Versus something that's racist.
They're wearing like a red
or
tutu.
Culturally, what was the word I said? Culturally...
I said wrong. You said inaccurate?
Yeah, well, because I don't like the word racist. Because I don't think anybody...
Can you rewind it and look? Anyway, they're wearing a red skirt, which I think looks like a tutu. But people say it might be like a grass skirt. I've never seen red grass.
When you go to Hawaii, they wear the grass skirts and they lay you. Just
They're
saying.
horny.
Right.
They like to stay in the pineapple. And the coconuts.
The cream and the coconut.
The cream and the coconut. So we're going to write that down next week. Our Hawaiian's horny.
Because I have the cream and the coconut.
And pineapple's an aphrodisiac, isn't it? I know oysters are.
Oysters are. Ooh, love oysters.
No, pineapple makes it smell like pineapple.
Yes, they do say what you eat.
This is
how
never
it
thought
smells. Totally off.
We're breaking it all
topic right
down.
now. We're breaking it all. Woof.
All right, so the other books, I'd honestly read all three of them. I couldn't tell you one thing that was racist in it.
I did it because I wanted to go into this completely raw and real. So
right, one is called Scrambled Egg Super. It's again the kid that's imagining the craziest eggs ever. That's all, and just some of the stuff is just wackadoodle. Elligot, I might be saying that wrong. His pool. Kid wants to go fishing, or dad wants to go fishing.
Every kid wants to go
and
fishing.
He finds this little bitty, almost like retention pond. Like it rained and there was a puddle in the water in the ground.
And that's all you. I didn't read it.
And he imagines maybe it goes deeper. Maybe below the ocean it goes underneath the town and all this stuff. I didn't see anything in there.
No.
If somebody read that and they saw it, let me know. So I missed it. And the last one was On Beyond Zebra, which is basically, this is where whatever he was smoking kicked in, the Seuss. This is where the kid goes beyond the Z. And there's like a bunch of weird words he creates.
Okay.
And nothing was, again, I don't see anything incorrect in that.
Now I did find a book because I knew we were going to talk about
Yes.
this topic.
This book.
Yo, let me go with this one.
We should. We need to look into Crosby Bonsall's
correct because
life.
This is my first I Can Read book, which according to the back is for preschoolers. So for me, it's kind of a bullying situation, and
I don't think so.
it is about bullying. Well, they are bullying because
I think it's about homosexual tendencies.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with sexual anything.
Yeah, it does.
Remember? No. But page 24, they're talking about their floaties. And in this page, yours is dead. Yours is dead too. It's all your fault. True narcissist. Then we get to the end where the two boys are picking on the girl and they say, she thinks she's smart. I hate her. Ours was the best. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. That's promoting.
My turn.
No, but I'm saying that, to me, I would much rather have my kids read Dr. Seuss, especially at a preschool level, than read this book that talks about, I hate her and I want her dead. If my children ever said they wanted to hear somebody was dead, my kids would never say that, though.
True.
Because I've raised them much better than that.
Okay.
Never wish anything.
I like your point. Let's see.
Okay.
Here's how I look at it. It's about two boys that have a float. You can't really see it. No. So float looks like a worm, which can be depicted as something else. There's no words in mine.
What can it be?
This one says mine is the best. The other boy says it's not, mine is. We won't talk about not having spots because that's STDs. Once the kid says, mine is bigger. Another one says, it is not, mine is. Why are they comparing? What is this?
But kids do that all the time.
They do.
It's just part of growing up.
But this one says, mine can stand up. This one says, mine can too. See, that's just sad.
Again, innocent kid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Until you get to the end.
And this one says, I can ride mine. This one says, I can ride mine better.
Listen, kids are going to compete against each other. That is totally normal. But when you get dirty and say, I wish you were dead and I hate you, no, sorry. I draw the line at that.
This one says, let go of my pants. The one says, no, let go of my... Oh, let go of my hat. So they're getting naked.
There's nothing naked in this book.
And this is the one you're talking about being mean. This one says, she thinks she's smart. Another boy says, I hate her.
Yeah, I don't like that word hate.
Because they don't like girls.
That word hate is so strong, and I strongly dislike that word hate because there's no room for hate in my life.
And in the end it says, ours was the best. Because they loved each other.
Right, and
boys.
They left the girl out, and that's not nice.
No.
Especially when kids are little. Yes, they're gonna.
I never leave the girl out unless it's raining.
Never leave anybody out. Everybody has to accept everybody. Period.
So the point of this, we're breaking it down. It's all about your interpretation.
Absolutely.
She saw it as bullying. I saw it as a sexual thing. Doesn't mean either one of us is right or weird.
Actually, it doesn't mean either one of us are right or weird. It just means that everybody has a different opinion about different things, and it's all how you interpret it. And the thing is, I respect everything she says the same way as I would like for her to respect everything I say, and I may not agree, and she may not agree.
Right.
But we love each other.
Right.
Because of who we are. And that's what the world needs a little bit more of, just saying.
Yes, and let go of my hat.
Stop pulling on my pants.
It's a different show. No, anyway, so yes, that's the point. That's why we brought that up. And one more, just for fun. There's a book here by Bill Cosby.
Oh, no, you did not bring that book out.
The Worst Day of My Life.
When he went to jail.
Did he know his bad behavior was going to turn into his worst life, because he's in jail still.
That honestly is a whole nother topic.
He has another book called How Do You Like My Drugs?
That was bad.
That's awesome. All right, so again, moral of this breakdown: everybody can see things differently.
Absolutely.
And nobody knows what he was thinking back in 1940. Different time.
Different time, different era.
And I think a lot of what he's doing is just simply, he was addressing something. He was seeing things in his way, and I don't think he meant anything bad by it. Anything wrong. So, take that as you will, but everybody sees things, and it's okay to do so.
Absolutely. And everybody needs to just respect everybody's opinion. You don't have to agree, but respect people for who they are and allow them to have the opinions that they have.
Right. And we need to quit the cancel culture. We're going to talk about that next week. I figured that out now.
I guess we figured it out. Well,
all right, we're done now. Hope you like this. Let us know what you think, honestly.
Yes.
You made it through it. Yay!
I did. I was really nervous.
Debbie did a good job. She was nervous.
Very nervous, but it is what it is. I'll get more comfortable as time goes on. I promise that.
You look comfortable to me.
Oh, maybe the cocktails are kicking in. Just saying.
We don't have cocktails.
No. I'm drinking water with a splash of something.
All right.
Ice.
Well, we're going to go now. We're just having a conversation on our own.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
She forgot to hit stop.